Imagine a world where your every move is tracked, analyzed, and sold. A world where your deepest fears, your secret desires, and your most private moments are no longer your own. This is not science fiction. This is the reality of the digital age. We live in an era of unprecedented data collection where our personal information is the hottest commodity on the market. Social media, once a tool for connection and communication, has become a sophisticated surveillance machine, silently harvesting our data for profit. Every click, every like, every comment is meticulously recorded, analyzed, and packaged for sale. The truth is, our data is being traded in a vast invisible auction. Tech giants like Facebook, Google, and Amazon have built empires by collecting and monetizing our personal information. They track our online activity, our location, our relationships, even our emotions. This data is then used to create detailed profiles which are sold to advertisers, marketers, and even political campaigns. We are the product, our data is the profit, and we are often completely unaware of the transaction taking place. What's even more unsettling is that the terms of this auction are hidden from us. We click agree to lengthy terms and conditions without truly understanding the implications. We surrender our privacy for the sake of convenience, for the fleeting pleasure of a like or a share. But the cost of this convenience is far greater than we realize. We are sacrificing our autonomy, our freedom, and our right to privacy in exchange for a digital experience that is carefully curated to manipulate and exploit us. It's time to wake up to the dark truth behind social media. The invisible auction is happening right now, and we are all unknowingly participating. To understand the depth of this issue, we must first examine the business model that drives this data-hungry machine. Stay tuned and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of data exploitation. Social media platforms operate on a simple but insidious business model. They offer us free services in exchange for our data. This data is then used to target us with personalized advertising, which generates revenue for the platform. It's a Faustian bargain where we trade our privacy for the illusion of free access. But the true cost of this transaction is far higher than we imagine. Our data is not just used to sell us products, it's used to shape our perceptions, influence our decisions, and even control our behavior. The algorithms that power these platforms are designed to keep us engaged, to keep us scrolling, to keep us feeding the data machine. They exploit our psychological vulnerabilities, our need for connection, our fear of missing out. With every click, with every like, we are training these algorithms, revealing our deepest desires, our hidden anxieties, our secret hopes. This information is then used to create a digital echo chamber where we are only exposed to content that reinforces our existing biases, further entrenching us in a world of carefully curated manipulation. The more time we spend on these platforms, the more data we generate, the more valuable we become to advertisers. Our attention is the currency, our data is the commodity, and the platforms are the brokers. It's a system designed to extract as much information from us as possible without our knowledge or consent. The illusion of free access masks a dark reality. We are not the customers, we are the product. But how exactly is our data exploited? Let's delve into the shadowy world of data marketplaces, where our personal information is bought and sold like any other commodity. Subscribe to our channel to understand the intricate workings of this hidden economy. Behind the glossy interfaces of social media platforms lies a vast and complex data marketplace. This is where our personal information is bought and sold, often without our knowledge or consent. Data brokers, shadowy intermediaries in the digital economy, collect, aggregate, and package our data from various sources, including social media platforms, online retailers, and even public records. These data packages are then sold to a wide range of clients, from advertisers and marketers to political campaigns and financial institutions. The scale of this data trade is staggering. Billions of data points are exchanged every day, creating detailed profiles of individuals, their habits, their preferences, their vulnerabilities. This information is used to target us with personalized advertising, to predict our behavior, to manipulate our emotions, and to influence our decisions. The data marketplace operates in the shadows, hidden from public view. governed by opaque rules and shrouded in secrecy. Few of us are aware of the extent to which our data is traded and exploited. We are oblivious to the algorithms that track our every move, the data brokers who compile our digital dossiers, and the companies that profit from our personal information. The invisible hand of the data marketplace shapes our online experience, influencing what we see, what we read, and what we believe. It's a system that operates on a fundamental imbalance of power, where we are the unwitting suppliers of a valuable commodity, while corporations are the beneficiaries of our digital selves. To truly grasp the potential consequences of this data trade, we must examine real-world examples of data exploitation. One such example, the Cambridge Analytica scandal, provides a chilling glimpse into the dark side of data-driven manipulation. Subscribe to our channel to explore this case and its implications for the future of privacy and democracy. The Cambridge Analytica scandal, which erupted in 2018, exposed the dark underbelly of the data economy and its potential to undermine democratic processes. This political consulting firm harvested the personal data of millions of Facebook users without their consent, using this information to target them with personalized political propaganda during the 2016 US presidential election. The scandal revealed the vulnerability of our data, the power of data-driven manipulation, and the lack of accountability in the digital realm. Cambridge Analytica exploited a loophole in Facebook's platform to collect data not only from users who had taken a personality quiz, but also from their friends, resulting in the unauthorized collection of data from over 87 million users. This data was then used to create psychographic profiles, categorizing individuals based on their personality traits, political beliefs, and susceptibility to persuasion. These profiles were used to target users with highly personalized political messages, designed to exploit their fears, prejudices, and emotional vulnerability. The Cambridge Analytica scandal sent shockwaves through the tech industry and the political landscape. The Cambridge Analytica case is a stark reminder of the price we pay for the illusion of free access to social media. But the cost of convenience extends beyond targeted advertising and political manipulation. It has deeper implications for our autonomy, our privacy, and our right to self-determination. Subscribe to our channel to understand the full spectrum of data's impact on our lives. We are lured into the digital ecosystem with the promise of free access to information, connection, and entertainment. Social media platforms offer us a world of endless possibilities, a virtual playground where we can connect with friends, share our thoughts, and explore new ideas. But this apparent freedom comes at a hidden cost. The price of admission to this digital wonderland is our data, our privacy, and ultimately our autonomy. The illusion of free access masks a complex system of data extraction and manipulation. Our every click, every scroll, every interaction is meticulously tracked and analyzed. This data is then used to create a digital representation of ourselves, a shadow self that is constantly monitored, assessed, and exploited. We become unwitting participants in a vast experiment, our digital selves dissected and analyzed to refine the algorithms that control our online experience. The more time we spend in this digital panopticon, the more data we surrender, the more control we relinquish. The algorithms that govern these platforms become more adept at predicting our behavior, manipulating our emotions, and shaping our perceptions. The illusion of free access becomes a gilded cage, where we are constantly nudged, prodded, and guided towards desired outcomes, all in the name of profit. The price of convenience extends beyond the realm of targeted advertising. It has profound implications for our mental well-being, our social fabric, and our ability to think critically and independently. Subscribe to our channel to delve deeper into the psychological and societal impacts of data exploitation. We readily embrace the convenience of the digital age, the ease with which we can connect, communicate, and consume. We welcome the personalized recommendations, the curated news feeds, the tailored advertisements. But you see, this convenience comes at a steep price. It erodes our privacy, diminishes our autonomy, and fragments our attention. It fosters a culture of instant gratification where we prioritize speed and efficiency over depth and meaning. The constant bombardment of information, the relentless notifications, the endless scroll, all contribute to a state of cognitive overload. Our attention is fragmented, our ability to focus diminished, our capacity for critical thinking compromised. We become slaves to the algorithms, our thoughts and actions dictated by the digital puppeteers behind the screen. The price of convenience extends beyond the individual. It undermines our social fabric, fostering a culture of comparison, competition, and envy. We are constantly bombarded with curated images of perfection, leading to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. The digital echo chambers created by these platforms reinforce our existing biases, making it harder to engage in meaningful dialogue and bridge societal divides. The pursuit of convenience has led us down a dangerous path, a path where we have traded our freedom for the illusion of efficiency. It's time to question the price we are willing to pay for the digital experience. It's time to reclaim our autonomy, our privacy, and our right to self-determination. Subscribe to our channel to join the conversation and explore solutions for a more ethical digital future. The consequences of data exploitation extend far beyond targeted advertising. The data collected about us is used to make decisions that can have profound impacts on our lives, from the loans we are offered to the jobs we are considered for. Our digital selves are scrutinized by algorithms, our worthiness assessed based on data points, our future prospects determined by the whims of a machine. The proliferation of data-driven decision-making raises serious ethical concerns. Algorithms are often biased, reflecting the prejudices and assumptions of their creators. This can lead to discriminatory outcomes, perpetuating existing inequalities and creating new forms of digital exclusion. We are at risk of becoming a society ruled by algorithms, where our lives are dictated by data, our opportunities limited by the biases embedded in the code. The datafication of our lives has far-reaching implications for our understanding of freedom, privacy, and autonomy. As our every move is tracked, analyzed, and predicted, the very notion of self-determination is called into question. We are at risk of becoming mere data points in a vast digital matrix, our lives reduced to a series of quantifiable metrics, our humanity stripped away by the cold logic of the algorithm. The stakes are high. The future of our digital selves hangs in the balance. It's time to demand transparency, accountability, and ethical considerations in the development and deployment of data-driven technologies. Subscribe to our channel to engage in this critical conversation and explore solutions for a more equitable and just digital future. The time has come to assert our data rights, to demand transparency and accountability from the tech giants who profit from our information. We must educate ourselves about the ways in which our data is being collected, used, and traded. We must understand the implications of the choices we make online, the permissions we grant, the data we surrender. We must advocate for stronger data protection regulations, for stricter privacy laws, for greater control over our digital selves. We must demand transparency from the algorithms that govern our online experience, accountability from the companies that collect and trade our data, and ethical considerations in the development and deployment of data-driven technologies. Digital literacy is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. We must equip ourselves with the knowledge and skills to navigate the digital landscape safely and consciously. We must learn to recognize the signs of data exploitation, to question the terms of service, to safeguard our privacy. The fight for data rights is a fight for our future, for a digital world where our privacy is respected, our autonomy is protected, and our humanity is valued. Subscribe to our channel to stay informed, to join the movement, and to be a part of the solution. The digital age presents us with a stark choice. Will we succumb to the forces of data exploitation, or will we reclaim our digital selves? The path forward is not about rejecting technology, but about using it consciously, ethically, and responsibly. It's about demanding transparency, accountability, and fairness from the corporations that control the digital realm. We must recognize that our data is not just a commodity to be traded. It is an extension of ourselves, a reflection of our thoughts, our experiences, our values. It's time to treat our data with the respect it deserves, to safeguard it from exploitation, to use it to empower ourselves, not to enrich corporations. The future of the digital world is not predetermined. It is shaped by the choices we make, the demands we make, the actions we take. The time to act is now. Let us reclaim our digital selves and build a digital future that serves humanity, not corporate greed. Subscribe to our channel and join the movement for a more ethical and equitable digital world.